Happy Folkstore Friday, everybody. I'm Ruth McWilliams, and I'm on TAUNY's Board of Directors. I'm also co-curator with Camilla Amirati of the St. Lawrence County Barn Quilts exhibit. We had a wonderful opening for the exhibit on February 29, but unfortunately we had to close shortly thereafter due to COVID-19 related concerns. Many of the barn quilters and other artisans who are inspired by barn quilts have made products that are available to purchase here in the Folkstore. But since you can't come into the TAUNY Center and see the products here, we're going to give you a little virtual tour of what's available. So follow me. I'd like to start with this barn quilt that was actually painted by a fellow board member, Jackie Sauter. It features the cross canoes design, which is actually one of my favorites. And one of the featured artists that's here who created artwork inspired by barn quilts is Marina Lowe, and she did a wonderful, beautiful 4x4 foot piece, which is on display, and these smaller pieces really do give you a sense of what a good artist she is. Then I'd like to show you these 3 barn quilts that are done by Carol Massar Rose. Carol likes to use a traditional quilt block pattern and embellish it somehow to make it more contemporary looking. Before we move on, I want to go back to these earrings. Kathy Lehendro makes these earrings which feature quilt patterns both in clay and in metal, and they are just gorgeous. This tray, wooden tray, crafted by Glenn Sova, is a work of art, but a very functional work of art. This particular tray features a square in square quilt block design, and as you can see, it has these holes in the handles, which makes it very nice for carrying the tray. He is truly a fine craftsman. And then as we move along, I'd like to draw your attention to some artwork that's done by Kathy Montan. Kathy also created a 4x4 foot piece that is on display here that is inspired by quilting, and this Lamb and Ewe is one of her pieces that's available for sale. I especially like this birch piece that's up here. I think it is just gorgeous. So here in the TAUNY Folkstore, there are lots of products. What I'm showing you are the products that are featured as part of the exhibit that we have currently going on. And another one of the artists that has taken the quilting designs and incorporated them into his artwork is Dave Buckholtz, with these wooden plates that he has created specifically for the exhibit. And then as we move along, I'd like to end this little tour with a bit of a description about the towns of St. Lawrence County Barn Quilt. This interpretive piece is available to purchase, but the 4x8 foot barn quilt mural actually includes a quilt block design for each of the county's 32 towns and some aspect of the town's history. That 4x8 foot barn quilt mural has been replicated, the design of it has been replicated on these mugs, which are only available here at the TAUNY Center and via the online shop. We certainly hope you will consider visiting TAUNY's online shop. When you purchase products from the shop, you're not only supporting TAUNY, but you're supporting the artisans that we work with. Thank you very much.